That, whoever did that, come on. George, go handle it. Don't be disappointed, George, now. I mean, maybe he saw it. He probably did. And was like, what the heck is this? But hopefully, if anything, it gave him a good laugh. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. If you are returning back for another video, thank you so much. It means a lot. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Alexa. I talk about anything in the entertainment realm, whether it's reaction videos or commentary on music, video, TV shows, stream shows. I like to cover anything regarding those three, so if you have any suggestions or want me to talk about something in particular, I would love to. Just let me know. You could also find me on Instagram at Alexa Music Junkie, so you can follow me there to see what I'm up to, what I'm watching, music I'm listening to, and it'd be cool to see like what you guys are into, what you're doing with your time in quarantine. I know it sucks, we can't do much, can't go anywhere, but at least there's a lot of free things we can do. So the positive side for me is I'm looking at it as we're saving money, we are kind of taking a step back and appreciating what's most important in our lives. And I feel like with a busy day-to-day schedule as before, that we can really take things for granted and be like, oh, well, yeah, I'm just gonna get some coffee, like it's nothing, or I'm gonna go see my friends just for a little bit, like just chill for a little. But now it's like, oh, wow, like when I was doing that, I didn't realize how special it was till now that we don't have it. I know it's hard, and especially like all of us are in different circumstances and situations, but I want you to know, no matter your position, there's always a positive side and there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm all about making sure that you have something to keep busy, be entertaining, something that will uplift your current mood. We all need it. Now, with that being said, let's start with this trailer.
The enthusiasm is infectious.
So much of this process is about problem solving and making breakthroughs.
Everyone is coming with their own experiences to a galaxy that can support it.
And then also have a group of filmmakers who were not afraid to jump in.
It's hard to believe all these years later, there's such energy around new stories in this world.
The volume put me back in a set as if it was built.
The outside is all video walls, and the top is a video wall.
That was, for me, one of the most rewarding experiences as someone who just loves Star Wars.
It was like one of the weirdest and best things that ever happened with Werner. He was acting against the baby, and he started directing the baby directly. I'm trying to direct Werner, who's now directing the puppet. He was telling us we needed to commit to the magic, make them use the puppet.
IG-11 was like IG-88.
They built him out of parts of the old Cantina set from A New Hope. We, as children, like that's the coolest assassin robot. It was bolted to the floor.
We're trying to draw from all over Star Wars.
Action.
Sometimes I think it's just like anything in any different scene. You just have energy, and you can see that in the physicality, you can see that in the acting.
George reiterated, remember to make these stories hopeful, to give that to kids, because they really need it. It's important to the foundation of Star Wars, but we don't just want action, we want to feel uplifted. And Star Wars ultimately is about family. It is really saying there is a lot of hope out there.
So, when do they ever put out crap content? Never. What better day than to pick Star Wars Day to do this? Genius. Getting to see behind the scenes and how it all came about, and from idea to pre-production, during, and post. And you get to see all the nitty-gritty and what really went into the show, how it became successful. I mean, it is Star Wars after all, but what special parts did Disney really have to put together to say this is going to be a hit show? So, of course, we can't deny that Baby Yoda here, if you can see him, he was a big role in the success of the series, and You know, as someone myself, I was never like the one in line waiting for the new movies to come out or anything like that. But I always respected the franchise, and I think George Lucas is a brilliant man, and things that he thought of and imagined and brought to life is like a legacy and will be talked about for, I really think, centuries to come. And I always respected that and held it in high regard. So, with that being said, once I saw Mandalorian, I was like, wait a minute, this is like something that I'm interested in. This is something that really pulled me in. And of course, Baby Yoda has a lot to do with that. And I think that was smart of Disney there. They had to have that cute element, something that everyone would be glued to. The action, the storyline. Time for some comments. See if there's any tea, any jokes, meme-worthy content. This first comment says, so right after the Clone Wars season finale, we are getting this. Yeah, dude, I mean, we're kind of spoiled actually if you think about it, because we had Mandalorian, then you have Clone Wars, then you have this coming out May 4th. And on top of that, Disney Plus is offering all those other Star Wars movies, so you really can get everything you need all in one place. They're genius. I mean, Disney Plus is still like, I can't believe it. Like, Disney is just huge.
That's what she said. Or he said.
Someone put, I thought this was a trailer for season 2 of The Mandalorian. This is still great though. There is actually a fake or clickbait Mandalorian season 2 trailer out right now. And I'm not gonna lie, I clicked on it and it basically shows teen Yoda looking deformed AF. Doesn't even look like him, really. And he's like smoking a blunt. It's just him being irresponsible for like almost 2 minutes straight. And he's just sitting there. And at the end, it shows when the release date is or something, the end credits. And it's him just like smoking. You see his smoke. So someone definitely knew what they were doing and people clicked on it. I think it has like, I don't know, close to 1 million views. I clicked on that. I fell for the clickbait and it's actually pretty funny, but yeah, there's stuff out there that you can get easily fooled by. This comment says, hope we get in-depth making of documentaries for all Disney Plus Star Wars projects. I mean, that'd be pretty interesting. That'd be cool because then we can see what's in the works. We know season 3 is in the works, the writing, so like pre-production. So we know that's happening, but anything else, I don't know. What else can be in store? I also read that there are possible spin-offs with different characters, bringing them in from different Star Wars projects. Maybe they'll allude to that. We'll see. So this comment says, Dave Filoni is king. I finally watched Clone Wars series this year and wow, it is incredible. I wish the main movies held up to them. You know, I gotta say, I gotta catch up with this Clone Wars. I think with this quarantine, that's a time to catch up or at least get involved in that. Wow, what a compliment. So this one says, this is some of the best Star Wars I've ever seen in my life. Seriously, give John control of movie production. He nailed it with Mandalorian. I mean, it was a hit and it's going to continue to be as long as John is involved. And from what I know, he did say that he's going to be more involved with the directing aspects of it in season 2. So I don't think he's going to let any of us down. And I can't wait to see his work in season 2. Someone else says, people making Star Wars who actually like Star Wars. I didn't know that was possible in Disney Star Wars. You know, to be honest, when Disney became in charge of the franchise, I thought kind of the same. I mean, Disney's a powerhouse. I mean, come on, look everywhere around you. There's got to be at least one Disney product. If not in front of you, it's your Disney Plus, it's on your laptop, your TV. But I wasn't sure what they were going to do with it. Like, were they going to stay true to the story? Were they going to honor George Lucas? And you would think that George Lucas would know better than to give rights away without saying, hey, Disney, I will give this to you, but you gotta do these things and stick to it. So I'm sure it's kind of showing with Mandalorian and everything that's come out with Disney. It hasn't disappointed, and Lucas knows that. And I mean, he's a very rich man nonetheless and successful, but I think his heart will always be there and he knew what he was doing. So I think it's great that he put it in the hands of Disney, who Like I said, they took it, ran with it, and they just made it into something even greater. Like they just added more to Lucas's brilliance as it was. This comment, I can't wait for Ahsoka in season 2. Me either, because guess who's playing her? Rosario Dawson. Okay, the first funny comment I read today is, welcome to another episode of Where Quarantine Has Led Me Today. I don't think that's a bad place to be led to. This is Mandalorian, Star Wars, what was behind the scenes. It's definitely going to be entertaining, so I think that's a good way to make the time go by with quarantine. Another person, I clicked so fast thinking this was a trailer for season 2. Yeah. Almost thought that too, but thankfully I read an article about the documentary coming out first, so, or else I would have clicked on it too thinking it was season 2. Can't wait for that. We know in October we're going to be seeing the actual series or season 2 come out, but the trailer maybe the month prior, 2 months prior, so sometime in summer we're going to get a trailer. And just remember, when that comes out, your girl's going to be watching that and doing a reaction too, so stay tuned. Oh, this comment got me. It says, George reiterated, remember to make these stories hopeful, to give that to kids because they really need it. And then someone says, there's something heartwarming about Dave Filoni talking George Lucas's philosophy towards the franchise to the heart. It really shows George taught his student well. Yeah. I mean, like I touched on a little earlier, George being a part of this and Dave and John, very integral to anything Star Wars related, keeping it in line with what George Lucas envisioned with his ideas, his stories, his passion, his love for Star Wars. And to see it in another way, in another time, through another channel and company like Disney is just mind-blowing. And it's so nice to see that authenticity still going. And I mean, most of these comments here, they're saying Dave is great, he's integral, George taught him well, John and Dave, they're really upholding the genuine part of all Star Wars. They're really playing their roles well and making sure Star Wars is kept as a special franchise it is. See, another person says, hell, even the fake trailer got more views. Yeah, I think that fake trailer, like I said, was like 1 million views or more. And the trailer for this documentary, that's from the actual Star Wars YouTube channel, got like only 700,000 views. But yeah, whoever did that, come on. George, go handle it. Don't be disappointed in George now. I mean, maybe he saw it, he probably did, and was like, what the heck is this? But hopefully, if anything, it gave him a good laugh. All in all, I'm excited for this. May 4th, as you know, is the National Star Wars or International Star Wars Day. So to have the documentary released on that day makes all the sense in the world, and it comes earlier than what was supposed to amid all these coronavirus crises and concerns. John was like, you know what, we gotta speed it up and have something for people to watch. A lot of people are at home, they're running out of things to do, maybe they want to be entertained, and what better than a documentary on one of the most cherished and successful streaming series, or in general. So I think that's a great idea, and I'm looking forward to it. What do you guys think? If you like this video, feel free to give it a like, share it with someone. If you're new here, or if you've been watching my videos but you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to hit that subscribe button and like the video. Or if you have any feedback, I take constructive criticism too, so if you have any tips or advice, just let me know. You can follow me on Instagram at Alexa Music Junkie. I will be doing a giveaway, and what it would be, I don't know. Let me know what you'd be into. I have something coming up that's in the works, so I was thinking of doing a giveaway involving that, so stay tuned. I will be also doing a video on that in the future. Not sure with this virus how it's going to affect that, but there is something coming about. Either way, 100 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. And I really appreciate your time watching this. Leave any comments below as to what was your favorite part of the trailer. What do you think you want to see in the documentary? Just let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions as to like future video ideas, let me know. And as always, you're awesome, stay rad, and stay safe. Bye everyone.